Hey YTC fam, happy Holy Tuesday. I hope you all had a wonderful start to your Holy Week and are looking forward to Easter. I'm excited to share with you all what this day in Holy Week means to me. So just to quickly summarize what we're reflecting on this week, the story is found in Matthew chapter 25 verses 1 through 13. And in this story, there are 10 virgins, and there were 5 who were foolish and 5 who were wise. The 5 wise virgins ended up bringing extra oil for their lamps, while the 5 foolish virgins ended up not bringing extra oil for their lamps. And they were all invited to a wedding, but only the 5 wise virgins were able to last until the bridegroom came. And the 5 foolish virgins didn't have enough oil to last them until the bridegroom came, and they ended up being locked out of the wedding. And when they came to beg and they knocked on the door, they asked the bridegroom to let them in. The bridegroom told them, "I do not know you." And to me, that serves as a wake-up call. The biggest thing that I can take out from this story is how I need to be going out of my way to prepare for the kingdom of heaven. And I hope we can all relate somehow to this, but a lot of the times I find myself procrastinating in my spiritual life. I'm not doing what I know I can do in order to get closer to God. And the 5 foolish virgins were doing just like that. They didn't prepare well enough because they didn't realize that the bridegroom can come at any minute, at any second. The same way Christ could come at any minute, any second, we shouldn't be procrastinating in our spiritual life. This isn't something that we can save until the last minute we can do, because we don't know the last hour that Christ would come. And we also need to be using our time wisely because it's limited. So things that we can do include going to go help the poor, the homeless, the needy, and doing anything that we can to just show each other love. And another big one is forgiving each other. That is something that Christ asked us to do, because in order for us to be forgiven, we have to forgive others, just like we say in our Father prayer. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And that is something we should be using in our time. We should be using our time to forgive other people. And just in general, following God's commandments is something that we should be doing while we are waiting for the bridegroom to come, or Christ to come in this metaphor. And we should also strive to be like the wise virgins. And what that would look like for us is kind of being like the overpreparer. So we all have that one friend that just seems to always have everything on them. Like, you ask them for a pen, they have a pen. You ask them for a tissue, they have a tissue. You ask them for a notebook, literally they can pick anything out for you. We should strive to be like that person in our spiritual life. And what that looks like is either having verses in the back of our mind, just ready to pull it out when you're going through a hard time, or even rushing to somebody's aid, whatever it may be, whatever somebody else might be going through. We should be over preparing for Christ to come, not just saying, okay, I'm a Christian, I'll go to church on Sunday, that's it. That's not really over preparing. That's just bringing your lamp to the wedding, kind of like the foolish virgins did. We need to do more than that. We need to go out of our way. We need to memorize things. We need to go to help others. We need to take time out of our lives, out of the things that we think is important to us. We need to take time out of that and then spend it for doing godly things. And so overall, this entire story is very deep, very meaningful, and it's a huge wake-up call, because at the end, we don't want to be told by Christ, "I do not know you," because that is a huge blow, and it's not something that any of us want to experience. and overall we should be doing our best to over prepare and to go out of our way to prepare for Christ's coming and for the kingdom of heaven. Thank you all. I hope you all have a blessed Holy Tuesday and that the rest of your Holy Week goes great. Glory to the